Well, hello again, everybody. I'm Brian Deal, and I want to thank you for joining me today. Now sit back for a few minutes, relax, and enjoy as I share my insights into the photographs that are included in the 2021 edition of Port Ludlow and beyond. Enjoy. We start off with this informational and really beautiful panorama of Port Ludlow. This panorama consists of 9 separate pictures taken by my Evo 2 drone and then stitched together to make the perfect panorama with limited distortion. This picture was taken over the marina in early spring and shows the Olympic Mountains with a nice fresh snow cap. This, of course, is one of so many pictures of Burner Point, the hotel, and the townhouses with Admiralty Inlet and Mount Baker in the backdrop. I took this photo on Memorial Day weekend of all the new boats that show up for the first real outing of the season. The weather isn't always perfect, but it's not cold. This is a beautiful overhead shot of the Maidenbower Yacht Club Port Ludlow outpost on Memorial Day weekend as well. I understand they have a pretty good time over there on Ludlow Point. This one's a good wide-angle shot featuring the resort, the beach club, the bay, and the Olympic Mountains. I shot this picture from my sailboat. It's the Ludlow Village townhouses with, of course, the Olympic Mountains in the background. This one was just a magnificent lighting in the afternoon of Burner Point and then, of course, Mount Baker off in the distance. I followed that one up with this picture about 45 minutes later as the sun was getting lower in the sky and the light was becoming more golden. This, of course, is another similar shot. This was taken later into July when we had the smoke from the fires in Oregon and eastern Washington. The colors were really exceptionally spectacular. I also took this picture the same week. This was earlier in the evening, so a little bit more light and the sun actually really reflecting off of the boats and the inn beautifully. I included this early morning shot just because it's a unique angle and I wanted to show that Port Ludlow is just beautiful no matter what direction you're looking at it from. So this shot features the yacht Silverado. And if you look just up and to the left, that beach is the beach that brought myself and my wife Piper to Port Ludlow. This is another early evening photograph taken from my drone looking northeast at the marina and inn and Burner Point. I really enjoy shooting panoramas of my beautiful hometown. And this is one of my favorites. It just really shows the best parts of Port Ludlow and the Admiralty Inlet. While I'm showing you my favorite panoramas, how about this breathtaking panorama of Mats Bay, just a mile north of Ludlow Bay. As long as we're looking at Mats, here's a unique view from the inlet looking south towards Port Ludlow and Ludlow Bay. This is another shot of Matt's taken on one of those smoky days in July from the boat ramp on the south end looking north. As we continue to stray into the beyond of Port Ludlow, this was taken on Marrowstone Island, a beautiful pastoral scene. Marrowstone Island is just full of beauty everywhere. This shot is taken from a house that I just actually closed today. Really a joy to film that house. I snapped these sunset shots looking over Mystery Bay and Marrowstone Island while I was doing the real estate films for that $1.5 million house. This shot of Mount Rainier was taken from Indian Island, and that little piece of land you see right in front of you is actually Marrowstone Island. This is the cut between the two. This photo is of Mystery Bay, the boat launch there. Beautiful place, wonderful seafood comes from there. As we continue to move around the beyond, this panorama is taken at Seabeck, Washington, on the east side of Hood Canal, looking across at Quilcene and the Olympic Mountains. Late summer, no snow. Another beautiful shot looking across the Hood Canal at Quilcene and the Olympic Mountains in the background. This is just a fun, pure drone shot of a, I thought, beautiful barge and a couple of tugs tied up at Seabeck. Moving up the canal, this is Port Gamble in the fall with Mount Rainier in the background. Looking the other way a little later in the evening, beautiful sunset overlooking Hood Canal, the Hood Canal Bridge, and Olympic Mountains taken from Port Gamble. If you're a photographer in the Puget Sound area, you can't leave out the ferry boats. The docks, the mist, the mountains, the boats themselves, it's all beautiful. This is one of my favorite pictures of a bunch of really sad people. Sad because they're on a boat leaving Friday Harbor, my one particular harbor. Once we're in the San Juans, there's nothing but beautiful pictures. This is taken at Cypress Head on the east side of Cypress Island. This is also taken that same spot. One of my favorite pictures of the year, this beautiful little boat anchored off of Cypress Head. This is one of my favorite evening shots of Friday Harbor up in the San Juans. Our San Juan sail this year took us to the Cap Sant Marina in Anacortes, where I got to take a beautiful shot of the sunset over a beautiful catamaran. This shot of Seattle, taken from the Bainbridge to Seattle ferry, is one of my all-time favorite panoramas. This was taken on the way to a beautiful dinner at the Reckless Noodle, where Chef Kenny Lee treated us like royalty and fed us very well. If you ever get a chance to go to the Reckless Noodle, I would encourage you to do so. We shot this picture on the way back after dinner. And I can't put out a book without sneaking in a picture of my wife's sunflowers. So here's this year's sunflower. My wife and I frequently take trips down south towards the Oregon coast because our son goes to OSU at Corvallis, and it gives us a great excuse to go take pictures of Cannon Beach. What a beautiful beach to photograph. It's always different, and it's always breathtaking. These 3 pictures were taken in September. It's a lot warmer than it looks in these pictures. Going north from Cannon Beach, I flew out about a mile over the ocean at Seaside, Oregon. This photograph just has so much texture, so many colors, and so much energy. I just love looking at it. I hope you do too. On the way back, sometimes we get to go to the rainforest on the backside of the Olympic Mountains. This pair of shots here were taken at the Lake Quinault area of the Olympic National Forest. In early September, my son and I took a photographic tour of the east side of the Olympic National Forest. This is Bush and the Humma Humma rivers. I just love this photo of the local swimming hole. If you go there, you'll see underneath the bridge there's a rope swing. So I think the high school kids might hang out here. You'll also see eagles and turkey vultures down there. Pretty neat bunch of rivers along the Hood Canal. Here's another shot featuring the yacht Silverado and the yacht Marlinda, and Port Ludlow in the background. This one's another of the July late afternoon through the smoke. Kind of looks like a sunset picture. It's just the smoke. Fortunately, the smoke always clears, and we get these spectacular, colorful Port Ludlow Marina shots. Speaking of spectacular and colorful, this is my wife's nasturtium garden, and I just love this picture, so it's included too. While I'm including random beautiful things, this fried egg jellyfish was down by our boat. The actual Latin name is in the book there. This is a good morning shot from about 400 feet above my house, looking at Mount Rainier and over the Puget Sound and Hood Canal. Now we're back to another beautiful, this is a 4-shot panorama looking back at Port Ludlow from North Bay and ending up in South Bay. And that takes us to the end of the book, where nightfall is upon Port Ludlow. Beautiful full moon, beautiful lights. What a beautiful place to call home. Thanks again for joining me. Thanks for enjoying my book. And hope to be sharing photographs with you again soon. Thanks again for watching. Those of you who have bought my book, I appreciate it. Thanks again.